and cheese. Next. All right, there we go. All right. Live on Facebook. Should be
Good job, R2. You
live
fixed it.
on. All right, I think.
You think R2 fixed it?
Do
we have video?
We look like
What?
we look like we might be good.
Yeah, right. You said that last time. How many times are we gonna go through
Oh,
it?
dude, you all sing. You see?
Am the words matching my mouth?
All right. Yeah, it matches.
Good job, R2. You fixed
It matches your damn. It matches him up, bro. I told you.
One guy and one droid's lives live.
Yeah, bro. I told you,
Good job, R2.
man.
Must be the hat.
Bro, George. George has got to be a fuck.
What?
Wait, what are you doing?
I didn't do anything. Just sitting here. Is George
trying to-
remoting in, hacking the show?
Hold on, let's see.
What? Wait, are you?
You know what? We're actually sync. You see, we never needed him from the
What?
beginning. We never needed him from the beginning.
Is this working?
Hold on. Yeah, it's working. Give me a second. Let me
Yeah,
post
we
the
didn't
link.
need him. I didn't see the intro.
I don't know how to do the intro.
Oh.
And look, this is your
We
idea.
don't need the intro.
Your idea with the lights. Like,
Yeah.
let's come in and just turn off all the lights that George set off, like
Yeah.
set up for every show we ever do.
It's nice.
What do you mean it's nice?
Not
You look
glaring in my eyes.
you look ridiculous.
Wait,
All right,
you sit down.
I'm
here.
sharing the
R2's looking
There
good
we go.
over here.
There we go. I'm sharing the thing and it's working and
Oh boy.
here we go.
This
All right,
is
I'm
no
coming.
way that's working, but
coming
I'll
around.
take your word for it.
I'm coming around, bro.
Coming in. What?
Yeah.
I already got a co-host.
Fuck-
And
This
R2.
motherfucker right here. Hold on.
Okay, looks good with the hat
He
on.
does look good with the hat on. I don't
You
know.
don't wear the hat anymore. What happened?
Uh,
Oh, there's a story.
I didn't get,
What?
I don't know, man. The hat, like,
What happened? It's not summer anymore. This is your winter look.
yeah. You know what I mean? Like, the hat was for, I have very sensitive skin. You know what I mean? My mom's told me that since I was a little kid. I mean, you can see I'm seriously white, and then I have.
Well, if she would have let you go out in the sun, maybe you would have conditioned yourself.
Well, I did. I played beach volleyball for my whole life, but now.
Did you have to coat on all the sunscreen?
Dude, like, you wouldn't fucking believe.
What? And then
like,
the sand don't stick to
Yeah.
it?
Of course it sticks
Oh.
to it, bro. It's
not
so
worth it.
I use the stuff that's like for the kids and shit. The like SPF 100. It's like we used to call it sweatshirt. It's sweatshirt in a bottle.
Gotcha.
You know, it's like putting toothpaste all over
Liquid
your
clothing.
body. But see now, I spent my whole life playing beach volleyball in the sun and shit. Now I got to go to the doctor every couple months and get shit blasted off my face and cut off my back, and I'm likely to die from fucking skin cancer at some point. Off of this stupid sport that I just got that I played for 20 years. It's a dumb sport, man.
At least you didn't play football and now you're half retard.
Yeah. Simple Jack is one of the possible names for my new band.
That'd be awesome. I'm a big fan of Simple Jack.
Right? Isn't that a good name?
Yeah, say it more stupid.
So I'm gonna check this one more time. Make sure we're
Is that us?
Yeah.
Oh, the lights look way better. Look
right.
how good we look. We
Fucking
look
right,
great.
man.
R2 is slightly better
Yeah.
than you, but
We never needed George to begin with. How's it going, everybody? This is Wine and Cheese. It's number 51. We're one show away from turning an official year.
I thought we were
right?
one show away from not doing this.
Nah, man. Look now. This is
I had my doubts without George.
I've been meeting the members of Paper Chase, namely Mr. Phil Upton Funk.
Been meeting their members.
About bringing Paper Chase up to the next level. And
Yeah.
we're doing a bunch of research and stuff on all this automated stuff that you can use. And I think we're going to be able to add like a light show and a video and all this shit without even adding anybody else. We do it without anybody. You set it up and you hit some buttons.
Wow.
In your band,
All right.
I got a question. This
Not
wasn't
real bad.
This wasn't your band, Zombies Eating Sheep. You do a pretty innovative thing from my perspective. Is
It was at one time.
you do live video with different aspects.
Yeah.
What's your setup? What like equipment are you using to be able to record stuff and play it live in real time? Because I'm researching this shit now.
Oh, it's very sophisticated.
Really?
I couldn't even describe it.
Well,
to
just
you.
kind of give me an overview. Like, what do you use? I think some people might be interested to
I
know.
built it like I soldered circuit boards and processors together to make this like a video drive. It's really intense. I wrote coding to show the parameters of the different videos that were up there.
Really?
Oh yeah, it took years.
Are you serious about that? You fucking with
I'm
me?
totally fucking with you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were changing the games.
It's a software, man.
You heard about
and
this?
it's on a controller, and you MIDI map the controller.
What controller are you using? I think is what I'm asking.
I don't even know the name of it.
What software are you using to?
I don't even know the name
Okay,
of it.
well that's good. That's probably why you're an integral member of the band.
I never read it. I know how it works.
You heard about these Raspberry Pis?
No, it sounds painful.
Well, no. Raspberry Pi, seriously, is y'all. Everybody Google this thing. It's pretty fucking amazing. Raspberry Pis are like $35, and they're basically a computer, and all it is a circuit board that's got an HDMI, a USB.
That's what I made.
Right? Oh,
I just called it something different.
you could. Well, George brought these things to my attention. They're fucking amazing. Like,
Yeah.
it's $35 for a computer, but it's just the interface.
What's
That's
it run? What kind of operating system?
That's the thing.
Doesn't run an operating
There
system?
is no. It is. You can run anything. It's a fucking circuit board with inputs on it,
Yeah,
and you
that's what
can
I made.
tell it. You can tell it whatever you want it to run.
All right.
It's pretty amazing.
Pretty
well, look,
intense.
Uh,
Be good to put behind a television.
Sink is
so.
good. Mute the donut. George just texted us. The sink is good. Mute the donut. What's the donut?
Dun dun dun.
George, text me again and tell me what the donut is. Oh, wait. The computer is the donut. How do I look?
All right. What do you do? How do
The
you
sink,
mute
I don't know. He's gonna have to text me again. Look, this is. In case anybody was wondering, if you thought we had just a little fucking smidge of professionalism at this, it's all George. Like, he's the one that runs everything. And,
No shit.
Yeah, and now.
You were just bragging earlier. Oh, we don't need George.
Yeah, I know. But once we
Now
find
the
out,
damn donut ain't muted.
I'll tell you this: once we figure out what the donut is, we're gonna mute it.
You want me to go to try to mute it? I'm
no,
sure
no,
you
no,
just
no.
pull one of those cables.
No. I don't want. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
pull that
maybe,
one.
maybe this.
There you
maybe this
go.
is what he's talking
There you
about.
go.
Hold on. Maybe this is what he's talking about.
That
fucking
ain't even plugged in. It
thing
shocked
shocked
you?
me.
It did?
Thing fucking
Dude,
shocked
go
me.
touch it again.
Thing shocked me.
Do it again,
Uh,
man. The guy said
Look, now
touch
I
it
got
again.
Vinny the Bone texting me. I don't know. I got to open my beer and
Really?
fucking
What's Vinny
get
saying?
settled. Vinny needed
Oh, yeah, the keyboard.
a 49 key MIDI controller, which by some miracle I have one.
Yeah.
I bought that when I thought I was going to be a musician. Never plugged it in once. So we're streaming live on Facebook.
Or so
And
we think.
Facebook and YouTube, and I am going to sit here and I am going to wait for my apology and
All
my
right.
thank you from you.
All right, for what?
You fought me for many weeks on streaming live on Facebook
Yeah,
because
it's
you hate
horrible.
Facebook.
No, I don't hate
but
Facebook. I think it's a great tool, but I like YouTube when it comes to video and streaming video.
Right? So what happened? Exactly what I told you would happen happened.
what?
We doubled our audience in 1 week. We doubled it. Or at least we doubled the views.
No, yeah, for what though? It might have just passed somebody's screen. They might not even have clicked it. They might not even have heard audio. Facebook is real generous with their numbers.
Okay.
And if someone's not actually, how many more subscribers did we get because we're streaming live on Facebook?
I gotta look. I don't
Right.
know. Let's just say this. We got the same amount, if not a little more. I think we hit 500 views of the show last week on YouTube, and then we got an additional 300 people on the Facebook. So how does it hurt?
I don't know. YouTube viewers just seem smarter. If I'm going to talk to somebody in a room or in a, through media, I would rather them be intelligent people and not Facebook users.
I don't like how on your show on Sunday, you had to take a jab at the wine and cheese listeners. I don't understand.
was
Like,
my
you know what I
favorite
mean?
part.
Like you got 5 times as many people watching you on this show than you do on your other show, and you disparage our listeners every week.
5 times as many
Viewers.
people. 5 times as many viewers, and the intelligence level is about half.
Well, that's
Actually,
okay.
I don't know. I think it's good when somebody puts forth effort to get media. Where Facebook, they're just scrolling past it. I don't know.
Man, you know what? Last
That's
week,
great. It looks good on the numbers, I guess.
last week, right? And that's all it's about. It's about perception.
Oh, really?
Because what we're trying to do is bring this thing to where we're getting, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 people watching every week. And then that way we can start bringing some sponsors onto the show and really up our game. Get some new gear, do some bits, things like that.
Right, now, we're on lettuce.
Bro, we're funny. We're funny, and we should be able to have a little money to throw around.
You really
and do
think
our
we're
shit.
funny? I think we're ballsy, and that's about it.
Well, I'll say this. You make me laugh, and I think I make you laugh. So we're funny. We're funny to everybody in the room.
I'll go with that.
So if we're funny to everybody in the room, I did start getting a little nostalgic after the last show.
Oh, no, you going through this?
No, just on Wine and Cheese.
All right.
We hit number 50 last week, and it's nothing special other than the number, the shape of the number, right? 50
It's cool.
just is a cool number.
I like that.
So I was like, man, let me go back and listen to some of the first episodes we did when it was just me and you on my couch in my condo.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Dude, those were intense. You were a fucking wreck back then.
Man.
You got it together a little bit
Bro.
now. At least you've occupied yourself so much you can't even think about how crazy you are.
I listened to the last number 12, the one we did when I was taking my new job. When I first, dude, I was a wreck, bro. And then I listened to a couple of them. I was in bad shape. I think I'm better now. But you want to know one thing I did realize?
How great it was when you used to do that weird little song thing.
Oh, dude, the game. I definitely wrote that down. If y'all want,
it was so fun, man.
Everybody, go back.
That was great.
Do us a solid. Wine and Cheese number 1. At the very end, the last 10 minutes, I do this thing called the game. And I'm going to bring it back here in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
It's really funny. But you know what I did realize? The show was better then.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know that?
The show was better when it was just me and you without the cameras on us.
True.
And for some reason, the conversation flowed a little better. And
it's a different medium.
It is. So it got me thinking, like,
I get mad that I don't come up with one visual bit every week for this show. And it's really fucking aggravating.
Oh, that's okay.
That pisses me off. I'm like, I want one visual thing that I can't do in audio land to do here, and I can't never fucking think of nothing. Or video. Like, that's why I love audio only. It leaves a lot of things up to the imagination, and you could do a lot with it. And made it, like when they say not real radio, ought to do video, it'll ruin the fucking show. You'll see that at the Christmas show, how bad it's going to be.
I didn't agree with you until I started going back and listening to the other stuff. And it's not like, I definitely like what we're doing now, but it did seem as though our conversations were better and more interesting. So I don't know. We got to get there.
But I don't think this medium's for that. Television, you got to be fast. You got to change. You got to be changing the fucking thing. This ain't gonna change again tonight, folks. So
yeah.
Get
Sorry,
used to
George
that.
isn't here.
But Yoda's here.
But we can
The
get
Force
there.
couldn't change that motherfucker.
So how's
I'm trying to.
Hold
use
on,
the
George
Force.
texted me about the donut.
All right, I'll use the Force to do it.
All is well, looks good, sounds good. Must have been that thing that
nice.
shocked the fuck out of me that I had to mute.
Hey, maybe we don't need him.
So no,
Maybe
definitely
you shorted it out now and never turned back on again.
we definitely don't need George. How was your week, man? Anything bad happen since we last talked?
No, except Christmas is looming closer and closer, and I'm already starting to feel it.
Other than not real radio from Sunday, anything bad happen? Other than that?
No.
Poof.
Everything's been good except for Christmas getting closer.
Yeah, and that show from this Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
That was a stinker.
I don't know what makes me more miserable. Being at the grocery store or any store around this time of year or last Sunday's time of year.
Man.
You can feel the tension though. Fuck that show for right now.
Yeah.
You can feel the tension building when you're driving. And that's why I don't like Christmas. Granted, there'll be that payoff that day when you wake up and it's Christmas Day and everybody's kind of feels relaxed a little more, or, whatever, you're opening up your fucking useless garbage gifts. And there'll be a little payoff. But man, I don't know how anybody can deny that shit goes to shit right before Christmas. Like people
everything.
start getting depressed. They start getting
mad,
almost like nervous, angry, frustrated because you got to buy all this shit for some dumb fucking reason.
Right, when they could just go to the Wine and Cheese Facebook page and hit me up and get
And
one
buy
of your,
one of those t-shirts.
right? And get one of these T-shirts for the one you love.
At least you
for
do need shirts.
$20. You gotta clothe yourself. It's one of those 5 essential things that Pavlov created, right? Shelter, love, heat, prayer, and T-shirts. Like, you gotta have all 5 of those things.
And it ups their social standings, which
Yeah.
that helps.
Let me tell you
So
something.
that's
You
a
roll
useful
out,
gift.
you roll out in one of these things, and people are like, hey, like the Fonz, you know?
I want to know how many of them dumb people are gonna buy that device that you talk to, and it does stuff for you, like pause or whatever. Like the Amazon's got one.
Oh,
And,
Leslie? I think her
I
name's
think
Leslie.
People talk to I don't talk to the phone, and ever since they changed the Xbox name to something I can't remember, I don't talk to the Xbox no more. I don't want to talk to these electronics.
I don't want to either. I've never
it's
even
fucking
activated
weird.
the Siri on my phone.
Yeah,
'cause-
no, it's dumb.
What, which all she does is search Google. Like, I can't search Google.
Yeah, I don't have to touch a fucking button and type something.
What do you
Like,
think about these fuck dolls they coming out with? These
They've been having them.
Well, but I know, but now they making these human replica fuck dolls that like are warm and have warm genitals and.
Does it clean those genitals by itself now?
I mean, you probably pressure wash that pussy.
That's where
God,
it's a
that
flaw.
was just fucking man.
It's a
I hate
flawed
the male
idea.
race. I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry, ladies. The fucking pressure.
Dude,
wash.
they got fake dicks.
But no, do you think you'd be up for fucking one of them fuck dolls?
I'm single, right? Say Allie.
No, I'm saying.
Allie gets in a if I'm with Allie, no, I'm not gonna have this fuck doll. That's dumb. But if I was single and was like, you know what, I can understand people going, I ain't fucking dating no more. If some people been through shit. I was at that point one time where I'm just like, I'm gonna enjoy
when you
being
were becoming
single.
the priest.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, man, I'd fuck me a fuck doll.
Yeah.
Like definitely.
Man.
But I don't want to have to clean that motherfucker. Like that's just dumb.
Is fucking a fuck doll cheating?
Like it's gotta take 30 minutes or so to like clean this thing, like properly. I mean, you don't want that thing getting all funked up and then you go.
You know what I bet? I bet you can like fold it in half and put it in the washing machine. Right? That's what you would do. You
A
fold
big
it.
giant rubber fake bitch in the washing
Yeah,
machine?
yeah. Well, I mean, I like a petite girl with
You
some
gonna
biceps.
dry her after?
Yeah, you
Dry-
throw
yeah,
it in
you like when it gets a little blown
come
up.
out with a hair all fucking.
Time I gotta go get my bitch out the
No,
dryer.
I think that.
That's fucked up.
But I'm serious about this. If you, like right now, if you went or if you brought a fuck doll to your house and fucked it, is that cheating? Seriously.
No, it's not cheating. It's just
Right?
a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think, like, how do you think your woman would take that?
The fuck doll would be taking it, not us. I don't know. Allie would probably go, God damn, something really wrong with you.
Well, she's got that-
She'd probably take it as an insult to her, too. Like, God damn, you couldn't wait an hour. You had to fuck the big rubber bitch. Like, that's
Well,
fucked up.
your woman also has that stuffed cat that I'm sure she gets weird with, and I know you don't like it, right? What if? Okay, how about this? What if? Have you ever wanted to have you ever thought about having a threesome?
Yeah, me, her, and the fucking big rubber doll.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
Like that's not something you're into or she's into.
Shit gets too complicated. Like, I don't want to I like things simple and keep my life. I complicate my life with entertainment and art. I don't need to complicate it with all that shit.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
I
Like
could for
that.
sure tell you I'm not interested in anything like that because it does
I think
not.
sex is like any other drug or something that gives you happiness. It feeds your ego. I mean, dude, sex is to me like a drug, or some people get compulsive about working out.
Yeah.
I've heard like Arnold Schwarzenegger is
Yeah.
a big fan of that. And man, if you keep pushing the boundaries and how far you want to go to feed those feelings that you have, that could get a fucking sick shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
I agree.
My only experience from really pushing the boundaries, like jerking off. Like, man,
Yeah.
if you really just go, I need that next fixed or push the boundaries, you can
Yeah.
watch some pretty ridiculous shit. And it's like, man, I like to keep that shit mild.
Like pregnant women with their butts gaped and stuff. Like that's just
yeah,
weird. They got
once
some
and that
weird
pops
stuff out
up,
there.
you go, oh, too far, too
But
far.
what if you know, do you think what if you and your woman got together and said, hey, let's get this fuck doll and
That would just be
We'll do
dumb.
it.
Like, yeah, it sounds great in theory, but you're gonna feel like a fucking moron.
You
You're
will.
like, man,
no,
this
but
bitch ain't-
but they move and talk and stuff now.
Oh, they talk?
Yeah.
Definitely not getting one.
Well, I think you can disable that
Oh,
function.
all right.
Oh man, so yeah. All
Hey,
right.
if it starts to do the dishes and shit,
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be like, hey, you wanna go fuck the robot? You know, it done a good job on the dishes.
We always talk about how we think guests ruin the show and we don't want to have any guests, but I think our first guest should be one of them live fuck dolls in here. You know what I mean? Let's really get to know her well, you know?
Can we like yell derogatory things at him? Maybe really abuse, like do everything you're not supposed to do to a woman.
Yeah.
And see if people get mad.
Oh, you know, one thing I realized is we didn't pay attention to when we started. We try to keep this thing in an hour, and let's see. He texted me at 9, so okay, all right, we're good. So
You already thinking about ending this?
no. I just want to make sure we stay on target.
Yeah, he's not holding
So
those numbers up.
Yeah, he usually holds a number up of how many minutes we're in. But we've been talking about ways to expand the audience of the show, you know, to appeal to a broader audience. And, you know,
Fuck dolls. That's what you
Yeah,
come up with. Genius.
Yeah, I got
I guess I'll be apologizing again.
But I think the way you and I are is that, you know, we're not just happy doing the show. We're always trying to make the thing better and get a bigger audience.
Yeah,
So we
why wouldn't
started-
you want to do anything you do to the best of your ability, which you hope continues to grow?
Yeah, but that's what most people do. Most people do something and they're just happy doing that.
Oh, that's okay. It looks
And-
good, like the Now Show.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh,
right?
wait, you agreeing?
Yeah. I mean, it's not. We're not changing the game with that or anything. But that.
Are you doing that this Sunday?
I think it's scheduled for Saturday, and I'm not. Danny Flamingo, the Wildcat champion, is going to be on the Now Show on Saturday.
Again?
Well, now that he just won the belt, and he gave us the exclusive first interview,
all
post championship. He's actually in the other room right now, running the class.
Probably taking a shit. They've
Good.
been in there. Dude, I still ain't pissed.
Bro,
I'm gonna
I
have
don't
to
want
pee.
to. I do not want to talk about these fucking wrestlers.
It's going
dude.
Dude, Dude,
It's-
they're loud as hell. I don't know if you can hear it out
Okay.
there, but it's loud.
Okay, here's the deal. These motherfuckers, dude. These. I mean, when I'm telling you, there's 30 dudes out there, and there's about a dozen of them that are 6'8". I don't know what these motherfuckers are eating, but you want to talk about going through
It's them
some.
fucking workout milkshakes. It brings all the boys to the toilet.
Like, I'm beginning to wonder whether or not they have toilets at their own houses because they come here. I'm telling you, we're going through 4 rolls
they in
of
there
toilet.
playing games. Oh, they're using all the toilet paper?
4 rolls of toilet paper every time they come in here. And I go out there and I'm like, I'm serious. I'm like, hey, motherfuckers.
Is that where they keep getting you? Hey, cheese.
Yeah.
Or they call you
Like,
Mr. Centennial.
I mean, they call me Sir Eagle Cock. You know, they.
Can we have some more toilet paper? Is that
Yeah.
why they keep coming?
No, but they do.
Wait, you know it, yes.
Bruh, the amount of toilet paper that these dudes are using, like, I don't understand what's coming out of their body.
Fucking
where-
their milkshakes.
So they're not even here a fucking month yet. And
How
it's
much
like,
toilet paper?
so I'd say, let's say we're in the middle of December. So I'd say this is like the 6th time they've been here to train. I'd say 50 rolls of toilet paper.
Holy crap.
Bruh,
Oh, you exaggerating.
I am not exaggerating. We've bought 2 of those big 24
Because I know
packs.
you were so excited about them coming here and training
What
here.
they
and then
pay in
slowly-
rent, I'm spending in toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe they
I'm,
take it
I'm
at
looking
home with them.
online.
We had guests on Not Real Radio come in and actually take toilet paper. So
Wait.
maybe that's what's happening.
Wait, they stole the toilet
I
paper?
think so.
Oh my God. Who would? I can't believe y'all have people in your house.
It's
Dude.
not. It's the Not Real studio.
Right? Like, I think y'all may need to, like, that's got to be something. Honestly, I wouldn't move the show. I'd eliminate the guests.
All right.
I would eliminate the guests.
We'll think about it.
I really would. Especially after this past weekend. Jesus, I would be eliminated. Oh, it's been like 3 of them in a row. It's not just this weekend.
You
I
like
mean,
that show that much? Was it fun to listen to Torture?
The first hour I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the first hour. But anyway, we've been talking about ways to expand the audience. Hey, y'all out there, do us a solid. If you haven't already subscribed.
They've been doing solids
Yeah,
all
they,
night. Or maybe not.
That's why they use so much toilet
Dude,
paper.
is that shit splashing on the side? Like you have
I
to
will
clean,
say
'cause
this.
you gotta clean it.
They have been keeping it clean.
All right.
I will admit that, but it smells like shit covered in cologne. That's what, like, they motherfuckers wear cologne, dude. Like, they be wearing some cologne,
Smells
bro.
like cow manure and cologne.
Yeah. So
And they're loud as fuck.
yeah.
It's
Anyway,
gotta end. You gotta.
we got a gymnast. I can't kick them out.
Why? Or build another bathroom.
Yeah, Jesus.
Just for us. We need a private bathroom. I'll go rent a portalet.
So building the audience. So we last week after the end of the show, we said, you know what we need to do is we need to talk about more mainstream topics.
All right.
You know, things that everybody
Trying
can
to
identify
lure
with.
people in.
Right? You know what I mean? Like talk about stuff that everybody,
Like
not
Rogue
just
One.
not just local people, everybody can. But I don't know about you, but
but that shit's getting louder. It's getting late.
I ran into a problem.
Uh-oh.
I don't pay attention to anything.
Me neither.
Right?
Me neither.
Like before the show, I just started saying, hey, let's come up with some fucking topics, some mainstream topics to talk about. And dude, I'm oblivious. Like I'm not.
You didn't even know what Rogue One was.
Yeah,
How do you not know that?
Well, I think Rogue One is Star Wars, right? Because you
you're
just
correct.
told me.
Yeah, right.
Right?
And
So-
R2 was your replacement.
So here's the first thing that I was like trying to come up with.
All right.
Fast food.
All right.
Okay, fast food. Driving the other day, and this is the type of relationship you and I have. That's why I like what we got going on here.
That's good.
Is I can send you a text that says fast food is like masturbation, and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm sending you a topic for the thing, and you responded with, "I did some research and ate rallies."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I meant when I said fast food is like masturbation?
Because you're eating. And you're getting substance.
No,
But it ain't real fun.
No. I think because it's kind of a degenerative thing, and then like after you really want to do it, and then the moment you're done doing it, you feel ashamed about yourself.
Yeah, like that fucking fuck doll.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I don't know. I feel better with the fuck dog because maybe you can slap it around.
Okay.
Yeah. So what? How you feel about? How often do you eat fast food?
Yeah, rarely, if ever.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
What's your favorite fast food?
Whatever one's the closest.
You don't think
I
you
mean,
got?
there's some I will refuse to go to.
Like
but
what?
usually if I'm eating fast food, it's strictly out of convenience, so it's whatever kind of one you hit. If they got a couple and you got to pick one, pick one.
I go on these runs where I won't eat it forever, but then I'll purposely eat shit fast food for like a month straight.
Every day?
Yeah,
Like when?
Like
Breakfast,
for lunch,
lunch, and dinner?
like for lunch.
Okay,
Just I don't
yeah.
eat breakfast, and then
Oh, you try to
usually-
maybe cheap out a little bit.
Well,
Go, look,
no.
I'm gonna save a little money.
I'm trying to kill myself,
Oh, okay.
right? Like it's because I get like
You need to find a different way. It's obviously not working.
I get down on myself, and I'm like, oh, I'm not worth a good meal. I'm gonna shove McDonald's chicken
Oh,
nuggets.
really?
It's weird.
You handle your depression with fast
yeah,
food?
it's a fucking mental
Really?
thing like
Which
that.
one
right?
do you go to?
Well, let's see. Here's kind of my top couple of things that I love at fast food. But don't get me wrong. The second I'm done eating it, I feel terrible about myself. The 20-piece chicken nugget from McDonald's is probably my
right.
number one go-to.
What sauce?
Sweet and sour.
All 20.
Yep.
You don't mix it up.
No.
You don't get a spicy mustard in
20-piece nugget, 2 sweet and sours. And I have a very specific way I eat each nugget. I dip it. Oh, no. What I do is I take
Don't
the,
say no, yes. What do you do?
is I take the nugget and then I nibble all the crust off the outside, right? Like I'll do a ring around it, and then I peel one of the crusts off and eat it. Now it's a crust on one side and a naked nugget on the top, and then I dip that into the sauce and I put the whole thing in there. It's very calculated, and I got a good process, and I like how that goes. How you feel about them nuggets? You like the nuggets or you
You
don't?
fucking nib. I'm sorry, man. Are you
Yeah,
being
yeah.
serious with me?
So you take.
I want you to eat some of these on this show.
Okay, we can bring some in and show you.
You nibble around. What are you, fucking a
Right.
child?
No.
Like, that's something a kid. If I had a child, I would yell at it for that. I'd be like, there's no such thing as Santa Claus, and stop eating your fucking nuggets.
Yeah,
like
I take the nugget, and you know how it has like.
I totally understand what you say.
Right,
Like,
you eat the outside
that's
off, and then
nuts.
by eating the outside, you disconnect the crust on both
Yeah,
sides.
so you
and
just
now,
got that white kind of whatever that is.
yeah, whatever that. It's not chicken. I mean,
Well,
it's
who cares? Red meat.
Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, that's how I do it.
Yeah,
Number
that's
two,
a little nuts. I hate to hear what you do with your tacos.
tacos. I think I'm pretty missionary. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I started on one side and work my way there.
Yeah.
Oh, but what I do like to do with tacos is I will eat the top of it where all the cheese and lettuce are, and then save that little strip of meat, and then just like that.
All
All
right.
right. What?
This is fascinating.
Right. I mean, I've got very specific ways I like to eat things. What else do I like fast food wise? I like rallies.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
what
like.
I ate. That was my fast food of choice.
What'd you get?
I got a double cheeseburger, 2 double cheeseburgers, and a large fry.
Okay, because they got the best fries.
And I
right?
went
Like,
home and I drank water with it, and I instantly realized I should have got like a big Coke or Dr. Pepper. You're gonna go all the way. That was
Yeah.
dumb. But I was like, I'm going home. I don't need to spend as much on 2 burgers and fries as I would to drink. I could just drink at home.
a lot of sugar in them sodas.
Yeah.
You know, I was
but
listening.
they're good with fast food.
Oh, great with fast food. I mean, there is.
I never crave one at all. I drink tea or water. It's unsweet tea. I love that's my go-to things.
That's all I drink is water and unsweet tea and coffee. But there are times that there's nothing that can compare to the satisfaction of an ice cold Dr. Pepper on ice. You know what I'm
Only
saying?
if you haven't had it in a while.
Exactly,
Like if
right?
it's a treat, like, hey, today we're gonna throw down.
There's so
and get
much
a burger
fucking
and a
sugar
Dr.
in it.
Pepper.
Dude, I was listening to Joe Rogan the other day,
Yeah.
and he was showing this article and stuff about how back in the 50s and 60s, the people who produced sugar paid off scientists and doctors for them to put out fake stories about how saturated fat is bad for you and not sugar. It was propaganda, and it still exists to this day, where sugar is really the thing that's killing us, and saturated fat is not that bad for you.
This week.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is think about that. That's just some bullshit propaganda. Everybody thinks that saturated fat is bad for you when it's actually something your body naturally produces and needs.
Yeah.
You know, it weirds you out when you know things like that can be that easily, the public perception can be that easily changed with a couple of handouts.
Hey, spend enough money marketing anything to them, and they'll buy it, and they'll love it.
Yeah, what other type
That
of
sugar's good though, man.
What
Like
are
you got natural instincts to make that shit work. Like,
Yeah.
that filling receptors up in there.
what other fast foods?
But
are,
dude, I got the fast food, right? Rallies. I go and I get it, and I rush home, and I start working on Not Real Radio. I went home at lunch break. That's what happened. I was like, man, if I go to Rallies, I'm on the go, beep, beep, and I can get home, update the show, and then make it back to work. And so I get the Rallies, I put it in the truck, I drive to the house. I'm working on the show and eating these 2 burgers. They were pretty good. Like, dude,
Yeah.
the fries are incredible. It
That's
tastes like
the-
they just took fry and rolled it in salt, and I ate it. It was so fucking good.
100% Rallies has the best fries.
I regretted not getting the soft drink to go with it because
Yeah.
that would have really washed it down.
Yeah.
But I get back in the truck to go back to work, and the truck fucking stinks, man. I'm like,
it's
God
got the fast food
damn.
smell just from the bag being
Yeah,
there.
and it don't smell good.
No.
Like, the food was
It's
good.
got
it
a little bit
smelled
of
good before I ate it. But,
stench of death. A
Yeah,
little bit of
like a
dead
dead
death.
cow or-
Dead cow.
you know,
Yeah.
or the milkshakes, the wildcat, a dead wildcat.
Yeah.
But then, man, I'm like, what the hell? And I get home. Now, dude, I ate all the food.
Yeah.
All right? And I don't pick it apart, so it ain't like little pieces everywhere. I get home, and the fucking Not Real studio stunk. I'm like, I still fucking smell it. Just from the bag being in the garbage or
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, dude, I took the bag out the truck, bring it in, and got back in the truck, and the smell just like stayed. It was,
There's nothing good about it, but I don't understand
No,
how
it's
even
not
at,
normal.
even at this advanced age of my life, there's still something in my brain that tells me, oh, maybe this time it'll be good and fresh.
oh, I thought you were saying
Right.
this time it'll kill you.
Well, maybe one time it will, but that's what I'm saying.
It ain't that cheap anymore, neither.
Yeah,
it's like not worth
You're
it.
spending $10 if you're going to the fucking fast food thing.
Right, which you could spend probably 12 and go get a decent sandwich somewhere
So
else.
Wine and Cheese listeners, what is your favorite fast food? I want to know.
Oh, they love that Chick-fil-A thing.
Leave it at, dude, the Chick-fil-A thing, that is definitely some type of Russian mind control.
No, it's the
or
new
something.
Cane's. It was the newest one to start developing in
These
places where they
motherfuckers
didn't
have
it.
lines all the way out to the fucking
Oh, it's
street.
nuts. It's a decent chicken sandwich. I'm not going to say
Yeah,
it's
it's
not,
okay.
Right, it's
It's
all right.
okay.
Not enough to wait in that line for
No.
or cause fucking traffic problems about. Like, that's nuts.
You know, because I was thinking just now that I'll bet I could be blindfolded and identify certain fast food restaurants, but I don't want to do that. This is what I want to do. I want to take 5 beers and I want to line them up here and I want you to blindfold me on the show and I'm going to bet that I can identify all them beers. You think I could do it?
Like Bigot did with Surge? Yeah, I know you could do it.
Yeah, like I want to do like a Natty Light, a Coors Light.
Oh, I don't know if you can name each of the
Yeah,
beers,
a
but I
Natty-
know you could go, this is not Natty Light.
Yo, a Natty Light, a Coors Light, a Bud Light, a Miller Light, and like one other beer.
That
And
sounds
then-
like my new rap song.
And and then you could serve them to me while I'm blindfolded. And
Oh, I got to
I'll-
fucking serve it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, fucking hand it to me.
Not liking the idea already.
Next week we're gonna do that. I started a new band.
You did.
I did.
That's awesome. I got a
I
new
started-
project too. What is yours? What
Well,
happened? Wait.
okay.
What's up with Dirtiest Players?
Okay, so Dirtiest Players was my original band, right? That I started with a buddy of mine, Steve.
Right.
And the guitar player was my buddy. He's not around anymore. So obviously that set us back. And then we've just been trying for the past year or whatever to get the thing going. And it's just the spot that people are in their lives, they're not able to put the time in, and just maybe they're not as interested anymore. So I had to come to the realization a couple of days ago that not that it's over forever, right? Not that it's over forever, but I had to come to the realization that it's pretty much over. I'll let the possibility still be out there.
Right, nothing's over
But if
until it's
if that collection of dudes ever wants to come back together and do something, I'll totally be up for it. But I feel like I've put out enough effort to try to make it happen. So my really good friend Steve, that I started the band with, we got back together this past Saturday.
Oh, he did make it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For the first time for the first time since my buddy passed, which is going on a year and a half, 2 years, I've had serious writer's block. And so is Steve. Like, he's been having trouble getting stuff down. And what was amazing, and not amazing because we should have known this, we got down here in the studio, we put the beat on, and him and I being in the room together
Just started
flowing.
Stop thinking about it and just started
Right,
doing it.
and I remembered why I started the thing and why I wanted to do it, and I remembered his and I.
Because he could write all your lyrics.
Well, no, we never wrote each other's lyrics, but
But he wrote yours.
No, one thing we did do for sure was when we were writing and we'd be stuck on something, I could go, hey, I got this and this and this.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a thing here, and he and I think alike, and he'd say, put this in there, boom, and it would keep me going.
Like I said.
So that's what it was. It's him that was motivating me to write and me motivating him to write. So that day I kind of realized, I was like, you know what? I love writing. I love doing this. I really want to do another original thing and do some live performances. So I got to come to grips with the fact that Dirtiest Players is over, and I don't want to feel bad about doing stuff without them. So I'm going to start a new project.
All right.
So right now, I got a new band. We don't have a name yet. But
Who is the we, though?
It's me and Woody. That's the band right now. Me and Woody Dan Tagman.
It's called Paper Chase.
No. This is an original project,
all right.
And Steve is 100%. I didn't want to lock him
You
down.
haven't told him that's basically what you're saying.
What's that?
You didn't tell him he's or potentially in a new band with you and
Well,
Woody.
no. At the end of the writing session Saturday, I was like, hey man, I'm trying. I want to keep writing and all, but I don't want to feel like we're hurting people's feelings or whatever. So like this is just something we're doing, and moving forward, like we're gonna write and stuff. And I'm not even making Steve nail down to this new thing, but Steve is, if he wants in, he's fucking in.
It's like
right?
Fight Club.
Right? Like if he wants in, he's in. So
totally
I hit my boy Woody up. I'm like, hey man, I want to start a new project.
Is Woody gonna rap on this?
No, he's gonna play the fucking drums because he's a drummer.
He's overrated.
So he was like, dude, I'm in. Sounds like fun. We don't gotta wait on nobody.
Yeah, and he ain't doing nothing else.
He's not. So
Wait, you being serious?
what's that?
That dude plays like every day.
Nah, I mean not as much anymore, but he's got time. He doesn't get a chance to write original music anymore.
So it's gonna have live drums on this.
Live drums. Right now it's live drums, me, and a computer. Right? And that's it. Maybe we'll have a DJ, maybe we'll have a computer, whatever. We gotta have some other type of sounds, whatever. Steve wants to be there, he is fucking in, and that's it. Because I know I can count on them dudes. So we need a name for the band. So I'm looking out. Wine and Cheese audience. Starting a new project. It's me and Woody. It's the two of us.
I thought you were gonna call it Special Jack.
Well, we got some names.
Simple Jack.
We got
right?
some names floating around. We got Joker Driver. That's one possible name. Simple Jack is another possible name.
What about Like Soil?
Like Soil?
Yeah.
I hate it, but we'll put it on the
It
list.
could be like water, but it's like soil.
Do us a favor. In the comments section on Facebook, give me some names. You know me. You know Woody. You know what we're gonna do. It's gonna be aggressive hip hop. That's what it's gonna be. It's trying to do some rap with some fucking badass rock drums. Give us a shout. What's the name? Whoever, if you come up with the name, you're in the band.
Oh, really? Oh, this is gonna go
Yeah,
good.
I mean, you're a silent partner.
Oh, right.
So
you don't even have to show up.
I'm really looking forward to that. But right now, the working name is Joker Driver. But we're gonna see, and I'm actually excited because we're gonna be putting down some lyrics Saturday, and hopefully have our first jam done and recorded. And we're gonna show everybody out there that not only can you be in a cover band that plays 100 gigs a year, not only can you have your own TV show, not only can you have your job, but you can also do an original project. And I want to just...
You ought to call it Nighttime Dead.
You see? That's what I'm saying. I need
Nighttime Dead.
creative
I'm in the
people.
band.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're a silent partner. You started a new rap group.
It's just me, though.
It's just you.
Yeah, Zartome solo project. I don't think anybody's gonna even want to be involved in this.
Right?
But I'm gonna steal my own beats. That's what you do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make kind of sludge rap.
Like the mumble rap?
Yeah, because Mayday, what happened is we recorded a new rap song. It's gonna be a commercial for Brawler's birthday show.
Brawler.
We're gonna
Shot caller.
We're gonna premiere it on Not Real Radio this Sunday.
Okay.
And we did a rap song, and in the beginning of it, I'm hyping the crowd. I'm like that dude, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
Not real niggas in the house.
Look, I know you throw that word around on your show. We can't.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
You like Mayday?
Yeah, we should.
Well, the name of my new project is Not Real Nigga. That's the name of it.
I'll say this. I totally
Oh,
understand.
I'm saying this. Why can't I say it? It's the name of my group.
I totally understand where you're coming from.
You as
because
bad as Mayday.
I heard the thing
Dude,
about.
this is going to be some real underground shit. That's what it's going to be. That's what makes it
I know,
cool.
way
You can't even say
underground.
my name on Facebook,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Way-
Not Real Radio.
Way underground.
Not Real Nigga.
Like a nigga.
Coming out soon. Check it.
And I did
gonna be
hear
good.
I did hear you spiel about the NWA and all that. And
Yeah,
I kind of
fucking
agree
clipped
with
it.
you. But
Every time I touch the microphone when I'm doing rap and I'm in the zone, Mayday mutes me or plays it backwards. I'm tired of it, so I'm going off on
so
my
this is
own.
what we're gonna do next week. I want you to find a beat, and next week we'll play it, and we're gonna give
Dude,
everybody
I
a
don't
little
need to
sample.
find a beat. Beats find me.
You know.
I thought they were coming to get the toilet
Yeah,
paper.
right?
And you heard
They're
it.
going to get out of here with your shitty asses.
Use your sock.
Well, good. So next week we're going to debut.
You ought to get him a big litter box. Here, cats.
So how funny would that be to have fucking wrestlers shitting in a litter box?
They're Wildcats, baby.
Oh, man.
Anyway, I can't wait, man.
I know. It's going to be fun, man.
I'm excited.
Writing some raps are fun, and doing them live on Wine and Cheese is even funner.
I'm never going to perform live.
I also got I got a little little announcement to make.
Oh, really?
That an interview that I've been trying to get for a while. I think I am going to get it on December 23rd.
What would that be?
Mr. Mark Broussard.
Oh God, I can sleep right through that one.
Mark, you wouldn't be interested in that, in seeing me interview Mark Broussard?
That dude bores me watching him sing and play guitar. I can't imagine just listening to him talk.
Does he really bore you?
Play some background music.
Have you
or
ever?
something.
Why does it bore you?
I don't know, because it just seems like it would upset you for me to say something hurtful about somebody you're.
Oh no, I don't mind at all. You don't like his music?
Even talk about this is starting to bore me.
You know, you don't like his music? It's okay. I mean, fuck.
Right. We went and did some research on him. When you bring him up, and Ali's like, "Yeah, I love him. He was great." So we went back and we started, and I listened to a lot. You had even sent me some links, and I watched some YouTube videos, and Ali played me some songs from years ago. I don't know how many years ago. It was a little while now, probably at least 10 years or so.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think he was really, really good at one time. I think he's still really good as a singer. I can't say songwriter anymore, though. It just seems like he plays a lot of covers now, which I can understand. Seems like you have so many songs in you, so much you want to say, and then after you say it all, unless you're just mental, you really got nothing left to say. So you do covers or you do songs you like because you're just running out of words maybe, or why write a song trying to make it great when I could just take a great song and sing it well? And that's where I kind of think he went.
Well, this is what I
kind of lost interest. I don't think I'd be seeing him at his peak.
And that's look. You're a fan. You're somebody who went and checked him out, and that's your opinion. So it's valid, right?
10 years ago, I've been right there with you. Like, man, this is great. This dude's super talented. But now I'm just like, all right, it's kind of boring.
Well, so I can tell you, this is what went down.
Is he gonna shoot Fago everywhere? Because if he will, I'll go to that.
Insane clown Broussard.
Insane.
What happened is Mark went through multiple record labels and things like that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say rehab.
No, multiple.
That would have been cool.
Multiple record labels, and about a year or two ago, he finally made the decision, like most of the artists at his level are making now, is that I'm leaving the whole label scene and I'm gonna produce my own stuff. I'm going to be independent.
I don't need you anymore now since I could pay for my own advertising.
Well, that's right, and my own recording and things like that. So
I like when they say, like, look, a Prince and Radiohead can go out on their own and produce music and they cut out the whatever the label, and it's like, yeah, now that everybody knows their name, like, man, that's what the labels are doing in the beginning is, you know.
Right, but they also give
Black Friday.
They also can give you some bad advice. And kind of skew your image. So what happened, he put a record out about 2 years ago called A Life Worth Living. That's I think his best record. And yes, the last record that he did put out was a covers record. But it was because it's something that his fans want.
Maybe that's why I don't like him. I don't like his fans.
Yeah, Mark Broussard, his fans, they want more content, and him being an independent artist now, he's able to play way more shows.
We want to hear you sing this song that I like.
Yeah. You know, I mean, the dude is a once-in-a-lifetime vocalist. Like, he's really amazingly talented vocalist, so whatever the dude does is good. Anyway, the reason I think that this interview will be compelling is that
He's doing drugs again.
No, I don't think he ever did drugs. I have a semi-personal relationship with him, and we've kind of gone through a couple of rough things together, and I think I can bring a different angle and ask him different things and talk about different stuff that...
Yeah, ask him about the fuck doll.
Well, maybe I will ask him about the fuck doll,
Do that.
right?
Come right out the gate with
I
that.
went looking at all of his past interviews and stuff, and they all asked the same stupid questions. You know, what about the new record? Like, what this song mean? Like, that shit's all boring. I want to have a real open conversation with the dude, and I think I'm going to get a chance to do that on December 23rd. We may stream it live from Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Mark Broussard and the full band is going to be at Southport Hall on December 23rd. Get your tickets, they're only $25 a piece. It's going to be a real good show.
That's pretty cool, man.
So I'm going to try, I'm hoping to get that interview, and I think y'all will really enjoy it because I think everybody would be surprised to see how he and I's lives cross paths, and most of it has been in misery. Like it's, you know, the only times we've ever really interacted is when bad things are
Maybe I
happening.
will like this. I'll
Right?
be able to relate to the guy.
That's my point, is that it'll be sadness for me, you know, so it'll be pain for me, so it might be good for the audience.
I hope you cry.
You know what? I don't give a fuck if I do.
You gonna hug him?
Yeah, I'll hug him. I'll give him a big. He's a good dude, man. He's a real good dude. Real amazing guy, and I kind of want that to come across. You know, I want people to see.
See you hugging him, like
Yeah. No. Well.
crying to him, dude. If you break down and cry, and he like leans over and hug you, like
Yeah.
that's good shit.
Yeah. Right. So we'll see.
That's as good as watching you fall
Mark,
off the ladder.
you know, just come ready to make me cry. So yeah, we got that to look forward to. I heard y'all talking on your show that
boy.
you and the members of your show, y'all went out last weekend, like y'all always do, and saw some bands, and you ended up going to a local New Orleans music club called Encore to see a group that we know called the Jukebox Heroes.
Yeah, Tyree and Justin 360. The
Yeah.
Jukebox
Did they
Hero.
have the drummer? Or
Yes,
was it just,
Ray was there.
Right,
He
Ray
playing
was
this
there.
weird little kit.
So you texted me earlier in the week, something that said about etiquette, because from what y'all described, y'all were acting an ass, acting a fool, right? Y'all were
You remember
being,
how we had that thing where, is it right or wrong to heckle the comedians?
Yeah.
Well, I think it got to a level of almost heckling, but it wasn't done with like malicious intent. It was
Yeah.
out of just us having fun.
So you
When you
need,
saying got out of hand, we sang and we danced at 2:30 in the morning at a little nightclub in Metairie. Like
Yeah.
that's not getting out of hand. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
yeah,
I thought.
but obviously you know that you were, you know, being uncouth. You know,
Allie felt we were. Me, I didn't feel it.
So kind of explain to me exactly what was going on, because you're coming to me for answers on
Well, there's
this.
a lot of songs.
You want to know
All right.
what the etiquette is.
So Jukebox Heroes, they take requests. You can yell something out in the audience, or the old man will walk around with this little list and a paper, and he'll take notes and take requests from the audience, which is a really cool thing to watch these two guys, and when Ray plays with them, pull off these songs that people just requested.
Oh, I think it's awful.
It's not that far of a stretch, because the brain dead zombies that are at these shows, they only know like 4 songs, and no matter where you go, they all know those same 4 songs.
And I want to be clear, the Jukebox Heroes are not awful. The songs that people request are awful.
Yes,
They
horrible.
don't, right? Awful.
So we didn't go see y'all. Y'all were playing that same night.
Yeah, and that's
we were
fine.
like,
No reason to see us.
but I still wanted to see Milkshake.
Yeah.
Oh, you can understand.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah. You wanted to hear Milkshake.
I want to hear Milkshake.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with Paper Chase.
Yeah.
I think the song's good. Find it very entertaining when
Yeah.
people do a good rendition, as you do.
Yeah.
My favorite song that a cover band does right now. If I
Thank
had
you.
an award, or not really award, best song a cover band does is Milkshake by Paper Chase.
Yeah.
I want to see them do it, see if it's in the jukebox, right? So we start asking for it. They refuse to do it. And these dumb fucks in the audience.
Why are they refusing to do it?
Because these other people already filled up the list with these horrible songs, like, I don't know, Matchbox 20 or something. It's like, man.
Reach down your hand in the pocket,
yeah,
pull
it's
out a
2:30.
joke for me.
It's getting late. We know this show's almost over, right? So I really want to hear Milkshake. Way to go out, right?
Yeah.
It kill it at the last song.
Yeah, give me what I want.
Some bitch fucking like requests Maroon 5 or something. I'm like, I can't sit here. So we found, though, that you can sing Milkshake to a lot of songs. The beat, whatever the beat is,
Yeah.
it goes pretty well.
Slow it down,
At least
speed it
did
up.
that night.
Yeah.
And we proceeded to sing Milkshake ourselves
Huh.
over like the last 3 songs.
So,
And it was a great time. But Allie was like, man, I think the elder was getting mad. You know, the immortal one does have, powers that if he is provoked enough, he can use them. But I don't think he was getting mad at us.
what,
but
to walk fast and breathe?
I heard this story. I don't even know if it's true. But someone told me a story about Terry Bradshaw. When he first started in the NFL, he sucked. And he threw a bunch of interceptions and he had trouble. And they asked him after he won like 3 Super Bowls, well, how does it feel now, with people actually cheering for you when they booed for you for so long? How did you endure that? And he goes, oh, I never thought they were booing at me. Like they were mad because the receiver didn't run the route right,
Yeah.
or the offensive line wasn't blocking,
Yeah.
or they called the wrong play.
Yeah.
Like nobody was ever booing me. So maybe that was the case, that I felt like, no, we were having fun. We were doing what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But Allie felt like he was getting a little perturbed. He did seem slightly agitated, but for an old man to be up at 2:30 in the morning, you know, I can
I
understand.
want to know why he was still
probably just
playing at
tired.
2:30.
I don't know what time it was. I think it was around 2.
So you want to know, so what you're coming to me for is you want an answer on whether or not you,
Correct. Would that have made you mad? Like if you were trying to do Milkshake and we kept singing Fraggle Rock.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't.
I was just
think,
wondering. And to me, you're the right person to ask.
Yeah,
You're a front man of a cover band.
Absolutely not. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, here's the only thing that I would say would discourage me or make me unhappy about it. If you were ruining everybody else's around yours time by doing that, then maybe I may go, oh, that sucks,
But
because
if it was just one person who requested a dumb song,
I could give 2 fucks, man.
that's 3 against 1.
Look, I'm happy for every single person that shows up to anything we do.
But if it was original music, that's where you're kind of being an ass.
I don't give a shit if it's original music or not.
No, I think original music, that would have been distasteful.
So you telling me at the next Zombies Eating Sheep show, when y'all are playing Rape Truck, fucking Magic Bus,
All right.
that if I sing Milkshake along with it, it's gonna make you mad? You go get mad?
No,
like, oh, I'm pissed. He's singing over my song. No, man.
I wouldn't, but I could see someone going, you're being disrespectful.
Yeah, maybe, but then those people would be wrong too, right? You're there. You're not supposed to tell the crowd what to do. You're there listening to their song. If they were getting pissed off, that's on them. And
I don't think they were.
Yeah, they probably. Chris always looks mad.
Very intense human being.
Yeah, and Justin always looks like he's on his last leg. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, just unhealthy.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you find that?
Yeah, unhealthy looking. You know what I mean? Very unhealthy looking. You know.
Who looks more unhealthy,
the
him or that ginger from that the Led Zeppelin tribute thing?
Unhealthy?
Yeah.
Well, Justin, because the other one's younger. You know,
Oh,
and
right.
the
He's
hair.
got a little more
He's
abuse
got-
to put himself.
He's got the hair. If the ginger from the mothership had like 3 little sprouts sticking out of the head,
It'd be
then
getting rough.
it'd be looking weird.
It's only a
right?
matter of time.
So yeah, the etiquette on seeing a cover band is come out here and act the fool and get drunk and have a good time. That's why
good.
we're there. We're not.
So you think I'm in the clear?
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Right.
I think the fact that you showed up. How many people were in the club at
We
that
dressed up, we showed up, we
you
heckled
you
the
woke
fucking
up,
cover
you
band.
dress up, you showed up.
Something like
So, look, Jukebox Heroes, y'all get over it. All right.
No, they not. Nobody said they were mad.
No, you said they were pissed and they've
No,
been.
I said Ali thought they were pissed.
Yeah.
I don't think they were.
Let's see, what else? Okay, this is something I've been paying attention to. a
Oh,
good
really?
bit, because
You
I-
have paid attention.
Yeah, this is the one thing.
Trick a brother, then they put him on Ritalin.
Trick of Philly Member in a moment.
I might use that as one of my raps.
Go ahead, just mumble it. Self-driving cars.
All right, what about
How do you feel about this whole phenomenon?
that? Wait, it's a phenomenon now?
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty phenomenal.
And pretty phenomenal if they could figure out all the legal jargon that's
It's
gotta
already
take place.
happening.
Really?
They're saying 5 years from now, every car will have this fucking self-driving.
Dude, what if the shit fucks up? I mean, goddamn, fucks up all the time. Your phone just loses connection. What if it fucks up and then you run off the side of a bridge and die? Then there's
Well-
lawsuits against who? The road or the service provider or the man? That's a lot of legal things.
I'd like
that are
to
gonna be
imagine
worked
that it
out.
would have some nice safety features that if something went wrong, it would just stop and fucking.
That would be great.
Right? Well, I think what they're saying is that, think about it, your insurance costs would be basically nothing. You would not have to have insurance
That's
anymore.
going to get added to whatever company you're paying for the drive yourself service.
No,
They're gonna have to
there's
pay
no
the insurance.
service. The car is just going to drive itself. You're going to tell it where to go, and it's going to go there.
All right, so say Chevrolet makes this self-driving car.
Yeah.
Chevrolet is going to need insurance to where when the car fucks up and kills people, they're covered. So then that cost of your insurance that you're usually paying will just go into the price of the car. And then what, you're going to have self-driving cars and non-self-driving cars?
That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, it's going to be weird. I would love it. Look, I think it's great, and I don't think you should ever let a fear or, like I'm doing, pessimism ruin advancements in technology. Like, yes, everything's going to go to shit, and we're going to destroy ourselves, and robots are going to kill us all and take over.
Yeah.
But you can try to delay that as long as possible, but it's gonna happen. So
Bro,
just
you can't-
enjoy the ride.
I hate it when people.
But I think it's legal more than technology. I think it's the legal ramifications of self-driving cars that is going to make it a very complicated and weird
Well, think about this.
situation.
You could leave your house and set it to drive you to work, and on the way there, you could fuck your fuck doll in the back. Right?
It's a
Think about that.
success.
You'd be fucking this fuck doll 24/7.
Yeah, God, though, you could take your laptop out, work on the show, do show notes. Like, there's so much you could do while you're in
Or
this
slap
vehicle.
the fuck doll around.
Yeah, that too.
You know? Because that's
For
the
show
thing.
research.
That's the thing. That's the other thing about the fuck dolls is that you can like beat them real good.
What if
and
they make it illegal?
to beat your fuck doll?
Yeah.
No, come on.
Can you imagine you
They
got
gotta-
the fuck doll in there with you, the car's driving itself, and you just fucking punching it for no reason? Like, what did the fuck doll do? Was it a little heavier to carry this morning
Yeah,
because the weather
right?
was cold?
Yeah.
You know why you'd be punching? You were gonna dress it, or you just have this naked fuck doll in the car?
Of course
and you're
I'm gonna
punching it, and you
dress it.
look over, and there's the school
I'm gonna
bus
buy it
full of
outfits.
children.
I want her to feel special.
Right.
You know? I want her to feel pretty, special.
Imagine what that thing would look like.
Yeah.
God, you ever try to dress a woman, like pick out something, or that shit's horrible.
I mean, only the slutty stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's easy to pick out. Like here,
Less
like,
is more.
Like all the clothes I've ever bought for my girl get delivered in like one of them plastic eggs. You know, you crack it open. Here's your outfit.
Your fuck doll
You
look
know?
like the chick from Weird Science, with just that little cut-off shirt and the
Yeah,
drawers.
yeah.
Just so
So-
other guys don't look at your fuck dolls private.
So I also think the
Would you
self-
share your fuck doll? Like if Steve came over and he's
Absolutely
like,
not.
God damn, man, I don't got no inspiration. You'd be like, hey, man, you want to go run around with the fuck doll?
he could hit her in the mouth.
Oh,
You know what I
really?
mean? Yeah, he
You'd
could mouth
reserve
her.
that for your
He could
friends.
mouth her, you know?
As
That's-
long as he cleans it after.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Pressure washer in the sink. Yeah. But I think the self-driving cars, they're gonna eliminate all the traffic and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like all
No, I don't think that.
the, you know? I think I'm ready for that. I want
Yeah.
one of them self-driving cars that just.
Maybe it'll keep people from shooting each other.
Why would that? Maybe why would
Because
that
they won't
happen?
be stressed out. They'll just be like, there's got to be somebody who's going to disable it, though, and you're going to be watching other people go in and out and make their own decisions and getting way ahead, and you're going to be like,
Yeah.
Bob!
Yeah, yeah, that's every
You be yelling
self-driving
at- you be
car
yelling at the
comes
fuck
with a
dog.
fuck doll.
Look at this,
that-
look at this.
Yeah, you can even
He's
shoot
driving
it.
himself. I
Man,
don't know.
Speaking of that, how you feel about this Joe McKnight deal?
Which one's that?
Joe McKnight.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, Joe McKnight's the one that the guy just killed him in
Yeah. Dude. I bumped into somebody's truck parking the other day. Not proud. It hurt my pride. I take a lot of pride in being able to parallel park really well,
Sure.
work around Porters a lot. So if you couldn't parallel park, your life's gonna be pretty miserable.
Yep.
Because we in and out of places all the time, and I take pride in it. Well, man, I really had a lot of shit to unload and deliver. So my spot where I got was like really crucial. And man, they had a spot, and I I crammed in it. It was an expert level parallel parking job. And man, I'm backing up, like my final backup, you know? And I even turn around, I go to put it in drive, and I hear a horn. I'm like, oh shit, did I hit that car? Like, believe me, if I hit it, it was so slight that I didn't notice. But yet, I'm putting it into other gears, so it might have just rolled back just a little bit.
there's a little play there.
Right, so I'm like, damn, did I hit that car and set an alarm off?
Yeah.
But then it was a constant horn, and I'm like, man, it stopped, and I'm like, shit, I don't know if that was an alarm or not. And the whole thing was very awkward and weird to me, because I really didn't think I hit the truck. That's how lightly I tapped it. So I get out, and this fucking like 60-year-old dude, bowed up, veins bulging. Dude,
Guys, roided up.
yeah, he was like a retired wildcat who was still like. There's no way at this guy's age he should have still looked like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
So
there's-
he's taking tons of testosterone.
Oh,
to
without
make
a
himself
doubt.
still a man.
Without a
now,
doubt.
he should be chilling the fuck out at this age,
For
right?
his heart.
For his heart, and just because you need people like the elder who goes, hey man, look. You're rushing around, you got a long day, you need to relax, and you know, maybe you shouldn't have parked there. You need the wisdom of an older guy who's kind of done with, like I am, scrambling to try to fucking survive, right?
Yeah.
He had to be either retired or close to it. But he looked like that NFL ref that is all swole up.
Yeah.
You're like, dude's way too old to be like that. But anyway, he's
Ed
like,
Hockley.
you hit my fucking truck. And I'm like, man, I'm really sorry. Like, and I was, but
Of
like I
course,
said,
yeah.
like I take pride in being able to parallel park and being respectful of other people's shit. So I told him I'm really sorry, and I'm kind of looking, but I'm letting him look because this is up to him. I
Of
mean,
course, right?
You know, if I even scratched it, it was a new-ish truck. I mean, it didn't have paper plates, so it ain't like the dude just drove
Yeah.
it there today. And he's crammed up on a parallel parking spot on Poydras. So it's like if you got a nice fancy new truck, you might not want to be parking there. Go
Yeah, so
park in
now
a
you're making
garage
it
or
his
something.
fault, but that's yeah.
Well,
He's
I mean,
projecting
just
on
say-
him now.
I am. Fuck that guy. Hope his fucking testicles shrink and his titties grow. Actually, I hope he fucking died on the way home. So anyway, I go, man, I'm really sorry if I did hit your truck, you know? And then I'm like, all right, staring at it, and I just keep my mouth shut because
Yeah.
we're really, it's out of my
Yeah, what are you
hands at
gonna
this
do?
point. I already did it. Fucking done. And he's looking hard, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, you hit my fucking truck. And I said, once again, man, I'm really sorry. And so he's like pissed, and he's not saying that. He's kind of looking at me all like we're about to fight. And I
Yeah.
said, well, what you want to do about it?
Yeah.
Meaning,
Yeah.
what's the next course of action? I
Right? You
can't
want some
stand here
money?
all
You
day.
want my insurance?
Right. So
my
I
yeah.
asked him, well, what do you want to do about it? Because I mean, I obviously seen no damage, not even a little scuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, what do you, and dude, he must have thought I said, what you gonna do
Yeah,
about it?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Like I'm gonna fight? And dude,
Yeah.
look, I ain't fighting nobody. You know?
Yeah.
It's a battle of words at this point.
Yeah.
Especially no swollen up fucking vein popping over retired
Yeah,
ass
fuck
fucking
that.
psychopath.
That's
Like,
okay. It's cardio shit. I guarantee it.
That's true. You'd have
You
chased me
fucking
around
missed
that
it,
fucking
right?
truck, man. Come on, bitch.
You missed that first one, and you'd be kicking his stupid face
That's
in on the
right.
ground.
But I said, what you want to do about it? And he's like, what you gonna fucking do about it? And
What?
I'm like, whoa. And then I'm just like, no, man. I meant like, would you want to call somebody? You want to call insurance or the cops or something? I'm like,
Yeah.
no, he didn't come off like that. And dude, he just turns around, storms back, and gets in the truck. And it made me realize too, the fucking dude was in his truck. I can't tell you how many times. Now, if he parked, he had some play behind him, right? Because
Yeah.
he parked to where
Yeah.
that person could get out.
Yep.
If he's sitting in the truck and you see me squeezing in between you and a dumpster.
Yeah.
And dude, it's a work truck. You
Yep.
can tell him not just down there fucking to go visit Morris Bart's, right?
Yeah.
I'm down there doing work. I'm not going, you know, I'm not fucking off or whatever. You could all he had to do was back up a little bit.
Or go
Man,
bam bam as you were, right?
because I mean, I snuck it in there, and I'm good. Like
Yeah.
all he would have had to do is back up just that little bit, and
Yeah.
that would have made a world of difference for me. And then I could have pulled up and whatever. No, dude, he fucking sat in there. I had to unload the truck with this dude just sitting in there, probably fuming. I didn't look at it. I wouldn't
Well,
look.
yeah.
But the whole time I'm unloading the truck, dude, my ass is fucking tight. You know, you get that fucking tight
Oh, yeah,
ass.
fuck
like,
yeah.
this shit's about to fucking go down.
Exactly.
And then I load the cart up, I get all the shit where it's got to go, and then I'm in there, I start getting pissed.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, fuck that motherfucker, right? Fucking not real nigga, you don't fuck with me. Snuck that one in there, got you. And then, see what happens when George is not here? He'd be beating on the desk.
Yeah, you would.
So now I want to go out there and fight the dude, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm bucking myself up,
You
right?
grab a hammer or
And
something?
in the back of my mind, I'm telling me he ain't there no more.
Yeah.
So I'm hyping myself up, right?
Yeah.
I bust out there, fucking truck still there. I'm like, it's cool, man. I'll go back in here a little bit longer. I go to the truck and get
Yeah.
a cigarette later.
But you see how if
Oh,
you would have
it-
handled that differently, it could have fucking ended up like Joe McKnight and
Yeah.
whatever. You don't know if the dude's got a gun.
Man, look,
you
if
don't
I
know.
would have hurt his truck or caused some damage to it, man, we would call the insurance, pay for that. We take care of it. Accidents happen. And I
That's the-
wasn't being neglectful or wrong about it. Like, that shit's going to happen. And
That's the problem,
for
bro.
that
Like,
dude, though, what you going to do about it, bro?
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, whoa, bro, we about to fight over this?
like when it, dude,
I hit
driving.
that motherfucker with something too. I'm like, damn, if I had my tools on, I could jug them with a screwdriver. Like
Whatever.
that could have easily happened. If
Yeah,
you could have attacked me, I shoved the screwdriver in his neck.
Motherfucker's dead.
Yeah.
Look, that's why I drive more than anybody you know. Like, I put mileage on during the week all the time. I got a car that's 3 years old. It's got 80,000 miles on it. Like, I drive all over the place. And a couple of years ago, I came to the conclusion, I'm like, shit happens every single day. People cut you off. There's almost wrecks like that. You just got to let that go because there's no reason to let that shit escalate like that because of like a driving incident. It's a car. And that's why
People are so attached to their vehicles.
Yeah.
They're not transportation. They're little ego bubbles that they can drive around in. Like, how
Yeah.
many people spend a ton of money or get certain vehicles just because of their image and, becomes a status symbol, and they're protective of that,
But yeah, that's why like this whole thing with Joe McKnight, man, this dude getting out and putting bullets in him and stuff, like.
Well, and him chasing him too, like.
Right?
I mean,
Like,
goddamn.
Just the whole
Fucking
thing is
crazy.
weird, man. When y'all are out there, I just got the high sign to wrap it up, boys. George is producing the show for back there, so. Look,
You can't stop us.
we got, you can only hope to buy us more toilet paper. But
Steal some toilet paper from wherever you're at.
last thing I want to say is this weekend on Not Real Radio
Yeah.
is Brawler.
Brawler.
Brawler's gonna be on there, man. Look,
Shot caller.
if there's, I'm down on Not Real Radio lately because I have not been enjoying the guests. But I've stayed consistent on that from the beginning. I like the show with the three of y'all without the guests ruining it. But Brawler is somebody that I am actually looking
You're gonna
forward.
get your wish too in the beginning months
Right?
of January.
Well, you've never had me on the show, which is a little strange, but that's for another show. But Brawler's gonna be on there this weekend. Philip Dossier, or whatever his
yeah.
name is. If y'all don't know who Brawler is or Philip, go on to NotRealRadio.com, go on to Not Real Radio Facebook page, go check him out. He's a
singer
huge.
he sang for a band Aggravate that if you're in the local music scene,
Yeah.
you might remember them.
And this is,
TUC.
This dude is like that. Is like one of them fucking, or one of them kangaroos. Like he's a huge, jacked individual with neck tattoos. Very intimidating.
Kangaroo, he's not even Australian.
Yeah, but I know. But he's big and tall and and big. You know what I mean?
Hugs you like a bitch.
Yeah, right. Like he's one of them dudes that if he grabs you, like you're helpless. I mean, he's a big dude.
Grab you like you're a fuck dog.
But what is great about him, the little interaction I've had, great dude, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Like really good dude. I'm trying to convince him, and I hope you can help me. I'm trying to convince him to come out here and join this Wildcat thing and be one of these wrestlers. I think he's got a career.
We talked about that.
I think he's got a career.
We wanted to be his managers.
I am.
I said I wanted to be his manager, and then you stole that. I saw you up on Facebook. I'll be your manager.
No.
Nah, that's been my wrestler
Well,
since
don't worry.
day
I'm
one.
just trying to get him in the door. I'm just trying to get him in the door. We could work on,
right.
the logistics later. He's already got the name, Brawler. He's already got a name.
That's a wrestling
his
name. He
Brawler,
used to be an
right?
amateur wrestler.
I think I got some entrance music for him, and hey, Brawler, shot caller. That's his entrance music. Want to be a brawler, shot caller.
Done.
That's his entrance music. It's already done. So y'all check that out on Sunday.
20-inch Nick.
Y'all check that out this Sunday. And then on December 25th, Christmas night, enjoy your Christmas, hang out with your family. That night at 8 p.m., the Not Real Radio Christmas special. Is
Tentatively 8 p.m.
Tentatively, whenever. That night, Christmas night, get your stuff out of your way. That night, Not Real Radio is going to be here in the Wine and Cheese studio, and we're going to be streaming live. And we got some, we'll be talking about it. I think we got some good surprises.
Yeah, I think so. It
right.
should be entertaining.
So for the first time,
Won't be very helpful, but it'll definitely
right?
be entertaining.
For the first time, we're going to have y'all on video and on audio. We'll see how that goes. We're going to produce it. Y'all get ready for that. I think it'll be a perfect night for people to sit down and relax and watch a good, entertaining show after the holidays. So till then, another good show. I'm going to get up and turn this thing off because George is giving me the high sign. This is Wine and Cheese number 51. Thank y'all for hanging out, and we'll see y'all next week.
Two guys live.
Two guys live.
Comes to an end.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh, can you get through?
Oh,
It's
fuck.
all about to go down. Cheese break shit. I can't believe you got that to work.
I know, you're right.